Okay, we're live. Okay, well, again, just thank you guys for very much for being a part of this. So the purpose of what we're going to be doing tonight is to just basically teach you guys some basic skills with PowerPoint. Um, just drawing like a simple small design in Photoshop. I think I said PowerPoint. I meant Photoshop. And so this is just to basically just build your knowledge up in just technology, but also just in Photoshop as well. So there's going to be two objectives that I want to try and help you guys develop. The first objective is for given like this demonstration, these tutorials that we're about to do, the learner will be able to complete a predetermined design in Photoshop, so that each one of you will be able to achieve at least 8 points based on a 0 to 10 point grading scale. Now, what that means, Jen, were you able to get that file that I sent you?
Yes. What do you need, dear?
I'm just saying hi.
Oh, you're just saying hi. Okay. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so you were able to get that. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so as you saw in there, there's some step-by-step instructions, and each instruction or each step has a point that I've given to it, and so it's just on a 10-point grading scale. I don't want that to like anything because it's a very easy design, and as long as you get the basic skills down, you guys are going to be just fine. So I just want to clarify that. Kind of basing your skills on that as well. So your second objective will be to, given step-by-step instructions, you, the learner, will be able to export that image from Photoshop as a PNG file with 100% accuracy. They're going to be the two objectives that we're going to be attempting tonight. So like I said, it shouldn't take more than, the demonstration shouldn't take more than probably about 15 minutes. Then after that, I'm going to have you guys draw your own. That's what we're going to be drawing. And so I'm just going to give you guys about 10, 15 minutes on that to try and do it yourself. So I just want to ask just a basic like introductory question. Like just on like from like 1 to 10, like 1 being like not very much knowledge at all, and 10 being like, I guess, almost expert level. Like how do you guys feel about Photoshop? I want to hear from each of you.
Go ahead, Martin.
I think I'm probably a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why would you think that?
I've used it before, so I'm somewhat familiar with it, but I've never really done anything with it. I'm pretty overwhelmed by all the tools that are available in Photoshop.
Okay. Yeah. Understandable. Jen?
4 to 5. I've
Okay.
had to use it at work, so I know some of the tools. So I would use layers on top of like photos to create flyers for events that my center would put up. So I know my way around some portions of it, but not all of it, because it is a massive program. So
Sure.
I just know the portions that I had to utilize. I don't know much beyond what I've had to use.
Right. Yeah.
And most creation stuff that I had to do, like if I had to make things from scratch, I used Illustrator and not Photoshop.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. There's definitely a difference between. There's definitely some difference between Photoshop and Illustrator. But yeah, both of your reasons are completely legitimate. Like, when you do open up Photoshop, you see all of these different tools and things that can seem very overwhelming. But actually, once you start like just kind of drawing like little things, it actually becomes a little bit easier. Like once you start doing it over and over. And so, like I said, what we're going to be doing tonight is actually going to be, at least I think it, hopefully you will guys see it as pretty simple. as you know like where everything is like within the Photoshop interface, it could actually be pretty simple. So like I don't, and I don't want like the whole Photoshop interface, like all the tools to scare you guys, because you can basically think of it as like the first time you learned how to draw freehand, like a smiley face freehand, you know, on a piece of paper, you know, except this time you're doing it with a mouse instead of your hand. Because that's basically what we're going to be doing is we're just going to draw a little smiley face, but you just have a couple, you know, you just have a couple more steps to follow within that. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you what we're going to be drawing. You guys are familiar with emoticons?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that is what. Okay. So we're basically going to be. Can you all see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is what we're basically going to be drawing. So it's nothing too fancy. It's basically just a bunch of circles, is what it is. But it's really just about where to put those circles that makes the whole design. And so that's what we're going to be doing. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. Like you guys can make it look however you want. But as long as you have the overall basic design of it, then that's really what I'm looking for. Okay. So you guys, so at the end of this project, you guys will be able to design that and also be able to export it. You're just going to export it to like your desktop, you know, just your desktop on your computer, and you guys are just going to show me it after you're done. So without further ado, we can go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. So we're going to go into our Photoshop files. Okay, and I'd like you guys to follow along with me if you can. I'm just going to show you like one step, and then I'll have you guys do that step, and then, you know, we'll just keep going after that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so you have your Photoshop open. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to File, and then we're going to go to Create New. This is just going to create a new page for us to draw on. Does everyone have that?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, your screen hasn't shown it yet.
Okay, it's not showing anything yet. Okay. Let's see. Hang on 1 second. You guys see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you see this little new document box that popped up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's where we're gonna select our page settings. So basically just our width and height of our page. I'm going to use 515 pixels by 515 pixels. This is just a nice small, doesn't have to be very large. So that's just a nice round number that we're going to use. So if you guys want to go ahead and set yours to that, go ahead and do that now.
Oh, we're doing this along with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I want you guys to do it along with me so that you guys can get the feel of how to use it. So just let me know when you guys have gotten to this new document page and have put in your width and height.
Okay, and you want it to be 515?
Yeah, 515 by 515.
Okay.
Martin, have you gotten it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Do you want us to start like putting a portrait size orientation, the resolution 72 pixels, or do you want?
You don't have to worry about any of that. Just go to just put in the width and height, and that's it. That's all you have to do.
All right.
Okay.
You good, Martin?
Yeah.
Okay, and now just go to create, and then your screen should pop up like this, where it just shows your layout. And just let me know when you guys have gotten that.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay,
I'm there.
there? Cool. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we are going to draw the face for our emoticon. So, so up here at the top, you have your menu. Just this is where like files where you go to save to export your file. You have filter. This is sorry, layer is where is one thing that I'm going to show you guys in a couple steps. So just kind of be familiar with those two right there. Over here to the left, this is going to be your toolbar. So this is where like pretty much everything is going to be right over here to the left. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to the bottom. And we're going to pick this circle. Does everyone see that?
One moment.
Yep.
What? Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah. If you hover over it, it should say like ellipse tool. Martin, do you see it as well?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I saw it on your screen, but I wonder if Ben moved it.
Okay.
I'm just looking at this moment. I have all the text stuff. There we go. Is it under the square?
Yeah, so it should just show like a geometric shape, either a square or a circle.
Okay, I've selected the ellipse tool. It was under the rectangle for a bit.
Okay. Yeah, so that image it'll just show up, whatever tool is selected, that's the image it's going to show on the left. So it was probably selected, so the rectangle was probably selected at the time, and so that's why it showed it. So, Martin, do you have it?
It says rectangle tool.
Yeah. So click on that, kind of hold it down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just go down
right click.
Yeah, and then go down to ellipse tool.
Okay.
Okay, got it?
Got it.
Everyone's got it? Okay, great. So if you look back at the keyboard and mouse shortcuts document that I gave you just a list of just some shortcuts that will be helpful to use. So I just want to go through those real quickly. You have the confirm and change hotkey, which is basically your enter button. So what this means is that every time that you make a change to your design in Photoshop, you need to hit the enter key so that it'll confirm that change. Because if you don't hit enter, it's not going to let you go on. It's not going to let you make another change unless you confirm it. Does that make sense?
Correct. Yeah, it
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so the circle hotkey. So this is I specifically laid them out for just for the circle. So what I mean by shift drag is that when you hit the shift button and then you hold down your left mouse key, you would drag the circle. So if everyone would look at my screen, does everyone see what I'm doing right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so when you hit the shift key, what that does is it makes a perfect circle for you, so that you don't have to go into so you don't have to guesstimate like what a perfect circle will be, you know. So it's just a shortcut for you. So when you hit that shift key and then you drag your mouse, it'll make a perfect circle for you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can everyone do that for me real quick?
Just anywhere in the white circle?
Yep, just anywhere in the white circle.
I mean the white square.
Yeah, white square. Yep, your layout.
Okay.
Martin, did you get it?
Hold on a second.
Okay, take your time.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so so if you made your circle, if you can make it just a fairly large size to where It doesn't take up like the whole space, but just enough of it to where, because we're gonna, as you remember, we're gonna put more circles in there. So make it fairly large if you haven't already. Has everyone got it?
Just give me a moment.
Okay, take your time.
I got it.
Got it?
Oh, you want it large?
Yeah, just so that it like doesn't, like I said, just so that if you can see my screen, just that doesn't take up the whole space, but just enough to where it's big enough. Just let me know when you guys are. Let me know when you guys are done.
It's not centered. Is that
Okay.
something you want to worry about, or?
Okay, are you able to share your screen with me?
I probably could figure it out, but all right. Just give me. All right, never mind. I got it centered.
Got it? Okay, great. Yeah, if it's not completely centered, that's fine. Just as long as you can see the circle.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go a little bit off of the directions a little bit. We're going to go ahead and color this circle right now.
Okay.
Did a properties box pop up for you guys like this?
Yes, the properties box is up.
Okay, Martin, did it come for
Yeah.
you as well? Okay, so if you guys look at this right here, there's a shape details, and there's a little colored box right there. So if you click that, it'll pull up your color toolbar here. And so what I want you guys to do is just pick any color. It doesn't matter. You can pick yellow, just whatever color you want. I'm actually going to use a gradient color. So what this does is just gives you a nice blend of different colors. And so I'm choosing this one right here. So if you guys, again, you guys don't have to do that, but that's just what I'm going to choose to do for mine.
Okay.
Okay, Martin, you got yours?
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna exit out of that real quick. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to make the two circles that represent the white parts of the eyes. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back down to our ellipse tool down here. Actually, I'm sorry. One thing I wanna do first is we're gonna make another layer. So go over to the layers panel at the right here. Everyone see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're going to go down here to the bottom to this create a new layer. And all you're going to do is just click that, and it just creates a new layer for you right here. And just let me know when you guys have it.
Got it.
Got it? Jen, you got it?
Oh, just one moment.
Sure.
Ben just has a few things not exactly in the same places.
Okay.
So I just have to find things.
Okay. Gotcha.
It was always a thing that could happen with him. So let's see. Fill ellipse background. Function link. I do not want that. No. All right. Where is it? Filter. No. He has it so that I create new layers every single time I add an ellipse.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's
Oh,
an automatic
no,
setting he must have
that's
on.
fine. If it automatically does that, that's fine. Yeah, don't.
Okay.
Yeah, then don't worry about that. I'm sorry. Yeah, if it already creates it for you, then that's great.
Yeah, he
So.
has some settings.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine. If it already creates it for you, then you don't even have to worry about that step. So, so what we're going to do, go ahead and do it then is just go ahead and make those white parts of the eyes. So we're just going to do the same thing we did with this big circle, and we're going to hit the shift and then hold down the left mouse key at the same time, and then just drag it and just make another perfect circle. And don't make these as big. Just make them about, mine's showing about 86 pixels by 86. So I think that should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Want us to make eyes. Got it.
Yes. And just let me know when you have at least one of them.
I have one.
Okay.
You want another layer for the other eye?
Yes. Yeah. So I'm just going to do this just for Martin's sake, in case he doesn't know. So so if you want to copy that layer, a good way to do it is to click on your layer that has that eye, and then drag it down here to the create new layer.
I don't have the create new layer.
You don't have that little button there?
No. And
okay.
settings are different. That's what I was having trouble with before.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, here's another way then. So if you look back on your little shortcut sheet,
yeah,
I have the copy hotkeys, and so here's a shortcut that you can do. If you hover over the eye, hover over that layer,
yeah,
and you hit for a Mac, it's going to be Option.
all right.
And for I think it's the same for a PC. I'm not sure. But anyway, when you hover over it and hit Option, you're going to see this little double mouse arrow. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means that your layer is being copied, and so when you do that, you continue to hold on to Option, and then drag your eye over here, and so you've easily copied it.
Hey, can you do that again?
Yeah, sure. So I'm going to hover over my little eye here. I'm going to hit the Option key, and then it's going to bring up this little double mouse arrow. And then so what I'm going to do is just drag it over. Martin, if Option isn't working, you can try maybe try the Control key and see if that works.
Okay. Yep, no, it didn't work.
Didn't work. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is for PC. So Martin, do you have this little create?
It might be the function button.
No. Function, yeah, that could probably be it too.
I do like the lines that line it up nicely.
Yes, it's very nice.
Do you want us to return or save?
Yes, that would probably be a good thing to do.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go ahead and just go up to File, and then just save as if you haven't done it yet. And then save it to wherever you want to save it to. I'm just saving mine to my desktop. So. Martin, have you gotten it yet?
No. I'm
Okay.
just gonna make another eye.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, so just make another eye and then just align it with the first eye that you made.
Okay.
And don't worry about I put on there approximately 1 inch apart. That's just kind of a basic number that I put in there. Doesn't have to be exactly 1 inch apart.
Okay.
Okay, everyone has their two eyes.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this properties, and or what you can do is just hit the ellipse tool again, and there should be another color box that comes up. And so I'm going to color these white.
Okay.
Okay.
You want us to do likewise?
Yes. Yeah, so just let me know when you have those.
Okay. And you don't mind if I have different layers for both eyes?
No, that's totally fine.
Because each eye has a different layer. Because
Yeah, I actually have that one too. So yeah, that's totally fine.
Just making sure.
Yep. No, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay. Martin?
No, I've got one eye that's white and another one's still black.
Okay, so what you'll do is go over to the layers and select the one that's black. You probably just don't have it selected. That's probably why.
Now I did something else. I messed something else up.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm just gonna remake this eye.
Okay.
Hold on a second. White. And you said if you click the ellipse tool again, it'll properties.
Yeah. So if you look at my screen, so you see how I have the ellipse selected. Okay. Yeah, up here that it has this little color box up here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
Do you have that?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Okay. So I don't think I made a layer. Okay. So if you choose that, then I can. It's not working. No, it's all right. Hold on one second. Let me watch you again.
Okay.
So,
yeah. What do you need me to repeat?
Just the part where, like, when you change the eye color.
Okay. So, I'm over here on my layers, and I have one of my layers selected.
Okay.
Okay. So right here, it's select. So that means that this circle is selected.
Okay.
So I'm going down here to my ellipse tool. Okay. And so this little properties window shows up, and you have your little fill color thing. And so then I just selected a color and see how it changes.
Okay. I think I might have just been at the wrong layer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay. Gotcha.
Just for clarification, you did want the eyes to be white rather than transparent or see-through?
White, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm ready.
Got it? Cool. Okay, so now that we've gotten our white, the white parts of our eyes, now we're going to make the colored pupils part of our eyes. So basically, we're just going to do the same exact step that we just did. Yeah, so just to make it easy for us, we're just going to do exactly what we did, and just make another circle. This one is make them smaller than the ones that you just made. So I have mine at like 34 pixels by 34. And so it brings up my little properties. I'm going to fill it black, oh, hang on a second. Let me undo that real quick. Forgot I'm on the same layer. I forgot to make a new layer. So, okay. So I'm going to make a new layer. Okay, now I'm going to do my circle. And it should be about a good size. And it already made it black for me, so I'm just going to keep it there. You guys do not have to make it black. You can choose your own colors, whatever you want. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this circle that I just made. I'm going to put it not at the center of the circle, but I'm just going to make it just below the center, about right there. I think that's a good spot. And then, as we did before, I'm just going to hit the. I'm going to copy that one. So I'm just going to do it over here on the layer part. So I'm just going to copy it here, and then just move it over. Or you can use the option click and then drag it over if you would like to. And so go ahead and make those.
All right.
Okay. Just let me know when you guys are done. Does everybody have theirs?
Not
Almost.
Not yet? Okay.
Mine are in. I just had to, for some reason, my layers appeared below the eyes, so I had to move them to the top.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know why it did that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm having like a problem with when I turn the circle I just made black, it makes the other eye black. I could have swore
Oh, yeah, that's because it's probably within the same layer.
I.
So if you just yeah, so you probably did what I did, and you you probably made it in the same layer as the previous eye.
Okay.
And so you just need to make sure that you make a new layer, and
Okay.
then make the eye. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm good.
Cool. Great. Okay, so last circle that we're going to make is the mouth. And so this is just going to be a simple oval shape. So I'm going to make a new layer for mine. And so what we're going to do is we didn't make sure that the oval is going left to right instead of up and down. This one you don't have to worry about pressing shift or anything because ovals are obviously not perfect circles. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start within just about right here on the left eye, and then just make an oval shape. Probably about that length. So it's already going to color it for me, so I'm fine with the black. And then I'm just going to move it over here to about where the middle, to where it's about centered right there. So you guys can go ahead and make your little oval for the mouth.
Okay.
And make sure it's on a new layer.
Getting there, getting there. I lost a inner eye for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. Just give me a moment.
Sure.
All right.
Got yours?
Yep.
Martin, how we doing?
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
ready.
Awesome. Okay, so the last thing what we're going to do is you guys can either leave your mouth the way it is, or we can make it more of a smiley face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here. There's a little button that says Show Transform Controls. If it's not already clicked, what this does, this just shows your handles, the handles around your circle. Does everyone see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how to make it a smiley face is we're gonna have to basically what we have to do is we have to like bend those little points. So if you look over here at your toolbar on the left, there's going to be this little pen, this little pen tip. Does everyone see that with a little plus on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That. And so you'll see that there's these little points here around your circle. Does everyone see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So basically what you do is you put your mouse over one of those pinpoints, and you just click it, and then, oh, sorry, hang on. You have to select it first. So basically you just select it like that. And so that means that the one that you just selected is actually selected. And so what you can do is you can just move it down like that. Okay. And so now you have a little smiley face. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So everyone go ahead and try that. So again, just go over here to this little pen tip over here.
Mine doesn't say show transfer controls at the top.
Let's see. Interesting. Do you see handles? Do you have handles around your circle?
No.
You don't? Okay. Can you share your screen with me?
How do you do that?
So if you go over to the left, over here, there's this little screen share thing.
1 second. Okay.
Yeah, and little screen share, and then it'll pop up this little window that says your entire screen or application window.
Okay.
So you can just say your entire screen is fine. Okay.
Can you see it?
Okay, yeah. Let me see. I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see it either. That's interesting. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it either. That's weird. Are you able to so hover over that mouth? Are you able to still like drag and select anything? Oh, there you go.
Oh, is that all I need to do?
Yeah, so you have it selected, I think. So undo that. Undo what you just did. Okay, okay, stop sharing for a second. I'm gonna share my screen again. Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can. Can you see mine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna see. So basically, what you want to do is, if you have it selected, kind of like click outside of the mouth.
Okay.
And just go like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And just let me know if you get it. Jen, were you able to get yours okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Did you get it, Martin?
So I got it. I didn't get it to make a box. Oh. No. Can you do that one more time?
Yeah, sure. So just click so basically if you have your mouth here, just click just slightly outside of it and then just drag like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. and then it'll show up these little points, and then this is where you can just manipulate it right there. Okay.
When I drag it, it just makes a straight line. It doesn't make like a box.
Let's see. Are you doing this instead of this?
Wait. For some reason, Jin's up on the screen. I can't see what you're doing.
What's that?
Okay. Well, now I'm on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Now it's back to your screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Yeah. So I'm just, can you see this right here?
Yeah.
So I see how I'm just clicking just above the mouth here.
Right.
Okay. So I'm clicking and dragging like that.
Yeah, if I do that, it just makes a straight line. It doesn't make a box.
Interesting.
Yeah, just a straight line.
Okay. Share your screen again.
All right. Second. Let me delete it. Okay, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if I do that, it just makes a straight line.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm sorry, Martin. I see why now. So you're on the pin tool.
Uh-huh.
You actually need to go down to, you see where it says add anchor point tool?
Lower than this?
So you see,
okay, I see it. I see it.
there you go.
Okay.
There you go. Now try it.
Okay.
There we go. And
All right, still not adding any anchor points though.
yeah. That's weird. Okay, so so this will be, I guess this will be it. So go, so stay on that tool, and then go over to your mouth again.
Okay.
And then go up to the top, go like the very top of it.
Okay.
And let's see, why? Not sure why it's not showing.
Maybe he should go to the select tool and then the anchor points will show up.
Yeah. Try going up to the top to the select tool. Yeah, that one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's the show transform controls.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, now try it. Now go over to the to that pen with the plus sign tool. Now try it. Yeah, make sure you apply.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Jen. You're already learning.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that. So you're teaching me now. So, okay. Okay, let me share my screen again. Okay. So everyone has their face with the smile with the smiley on it, right?
Right.
Okay. Martin, you have yours?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well,
Just
okay.
so you know, I purposely made my smiley face lopsided. It made it look more real.
No, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, this is the overall design is up to you. You know, it's just as long as you guys get the basic, like putting the eyes and mouth and face in there, then that's all I'm looking for. Okay, so there's an extra step that I wanted to show you, but just for the sake of time, I'm going to cut it out. But I am just going to show you just in case you guys want to do it for fun later. So if you select your ellipse tool and you go up to layer, and then see, it's a layer style, and then there's this bevel and emboss. So what you'll see is it gives you this nice little rounded look. And so it just kind of makes your face pop a little bit. So if you guys want to do that, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to force you guys to do that, though. Did you guys want to do that? Tears?
Sure.
Okay. Jen, are you up for doing that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, so if you click that first ellipse layer that you guys made for the face, you just have to click that layer. And then once you're done, come up here to the top to where it says layer, and then click on it. And then go down to, it'll say layer style. And then this little box over here will show up. And you just click bevel and emboss. And then it'll automatically change your face to the emboss and beveled. And also, just for the sake of time, I'm not gonna have us change any of the stylings or anything. I just wanted to show you guys how to do that. So let me know when you guys have that done.
Okay.
Sure.
Got it?
Yep.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is our face. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to have, since you guys have already gone through the demonstration, I've had you guys make your own faces. I'm going to let that be your guys' presentation to me. What we're going to do is we're going to export this image now, and you're just going to show me you're just going to share your screen with me and show me what your final product looks like.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to give you guys feedback from there. You guys can leave the background if you want. If you don't want it to show up behind your face, you can just click this little eye, and it takes away the background. So you guys can choose whether you want that or not. It's up to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to File, and I'm just going to go ahead and save my project for just so I don't lose it. So how to export it is you just go to File, and there's going to be this little export button, and your Photoshop should have this little export, quick export as PNG. So we're going to click that. And then go ahead and save it to wherever you want it to go. I'm just going to save mine to my desktop. And then just click Save. Oh, yeah, I already had another one on there. And 2. Save it. And that's it. So let me know when you guys have it saved.
Saved.
Yep. Martin?
Mine's, after I click on export as quick export as PNG, doesn't do anything. I mean,
Did like nothing popped up?
no, and there's no pop-up. Oh, here it is. It just took a long time.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. So you see your final product and everything?
Let me just press save, and yeah, so see it.
Great, awesome. Okay, well that's it. That's the whole thing. So what we're gonna do now is I want each of you to share your screen with me. So pull up your image on your screen, and then I'll just have Martin. You can go first, and then Jen, I'll have you show me yours. But just show it to me one at a time. And then so I'm gonna stop presenting on my side. All right.
All right.
Great. Yeah, man. You got it. You got everything. You even got the emboss in there. You made it your own design, which is great. So yeah, it looks great. Good job. And so Jen, go ahead.
You want me to share the screen?
Yeah. So just pull up your image on your screen and then just share your screen with me. Oh, I gotta click on your screen. Very nice. Yeah. You guys did a great job. You made your own design. You even like made it a different color, and you made the eyes looking like down instead of just straight forward. So yeah, you guys made it your own little character. So it looks great. So Jen, you can go ahead and stop sharing if you want.
Did I stop it?
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you guys did a great job. I hope that was a good learning experience for you. Let's see here. Yeah, I did that. Going through my notes here. Okay, so the last thing I have is I just want to know just like two or three things that you guys learned tonight, and just like and how you think that you can use those in the future. And if you say that you don't think you can use them in the future, that's fine too.
Okay.
And I just want to be able to know that, you know, for my own sake, just to know that you guys actually learned something. So Martin, go ahead.
I guess I learned how to use the I don't want to remember what it's called, but like I think it's called the transposing tool that you made the mouth with. You made it like the bend.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, so I learned to use that, and then the I can't remember the is it exposing?
Export.
The very last one that made all the curves rounded.
Oh, the bevel and emboss one.
The bevel and emboss, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything that you learned tonight that like can help you in the future? It doesn't even have to be like regarding Photoshop. Just any like technical skills or.
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Jen, how about you?
The shift and drag using the ellipsis tool.
Mm-hmm.
That was new to me, but
Okay.
usually it's that way with me in most things. I don't know the shortcuts, so it's always
Right.
nice to know shortcuts in a program.
Yeah, especially for Photoshop, it helps to know the shortcuts. So.
Yeah, I mean, I usually can fiddle around and get what I need done, but the shortcuts on the keys is hard it's hard to figure out because it's not explicitly said anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, they save a lot of time. That's the biggest thing that I learned from school is just when they show those shortcuts, I was like, oh wow, just saves so much time now. It's good to learn those. So
because in the ellipsis tool, I would like start the ellipsis and then I would just make the pixels equal to make it perfect circle instead of using the shift drag.
Right.
Because I wouldn't know that shortcut.
Right.
So little things like that.
Okay, that's great. All right. Well, that's it. I appreciate you guys helping me out with this. So you guys pass. You guys did a great job. It's definitely a learning curve, but you guys kept up with it, and I appreciate it. So very good job. So hope this was fun for you. So all right. Okay. Well, thank you guys. You guys have a good night.
You too.
All right.
You
See ya.
too.
See ya.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.